Alright, bear with me. Here is some unseen footage of me when I first started riding about 3 years ago.
Be Poplar Gulch. So let's see.
Yeah, I was pretty crappy, so save your YouTube comments. I really don't care. So it won't be exciting, it won't be fast, and it definitely won't be thrilling.
Beautiful trail so far, man. A little technical, but nothing too bad so far. They say the easier part is the beginning and starting off a little technical.
But one thing I can tell you is it will be extremely scenic.
Little bridge crossing over. It's there.
Anyhow, thanks for checking in with Colorado Dirt Bike Riders. And with me here is This Mountain Life, Cool Eye Colorado, and of course, myself.
But check out those views back there.
Now this is one of the first single tracks I have ever done. Probably just reached, I will say maybe a year mark in this video. Notice how new my TE250i looks. Yet alone, the OEM handguards. Man, talk about cheap.
Fuck.
Man, I really do miss how clean that TE250i looked. Oh, back in the days.
Now it's getting nice and flowy. At least for now. I mean, I don't know what's going to be there, but... Alright, looks like the rocks are starting again.
So yep, you guessed it. This video is pretty old.
This trail is definitely a killer, man.
Why am I posting this now? Well, let's just say it's wintertime right now. I have the winter blues, and I want to ride some single track. So here I am, wishing I was on this trail. So in essence, I'm just sharing my memory here.
Definitely not easy.
So this is Poplar Gulch, located by a town called Tin Cup Pass or St. Elmo. It's around there, somewhere. But your exploration will definitely be worth it.
It's a lot steeper than it looks.
That's me, looking at this switchback like, what the heck is that? Of course, 3 years in, I could ride that switchback going uphill like it's nothing. Downhill is a whole different story. But this is the first time I ever seen a really steep, tight switchback. And I'm staring at this thing like, how do I ride up this thing? Yep, another switchback. Looking at how I'm going to get up this thing. See, Poplar Gulch, in order to get to the top, you have to go through quite a few steep off-camber switchbacks, which, me being new at the time, was incredibly tough for me.
Fuck. Woo. Now it's getting nice and flowy. At least for now. I mean, I don't know what's gonna be there, but
let me tell you, once you reach the peak, the view is well worth it.
Alright, looks like the rocks are starting.
It's beautiful, gorgeous, and for the most part, pretty flowy and fast going. But of course, that is short-lived because what comes up must eventually come down.
Poplar Gulch trailhead. Wow, that's definitely pretty. I love this. Oh my god, this is a blast. Whoa. Woo. I almost ate it.
Now you think this is pretty? The views are just getting started. Now check this out.
Alright, and this going back down obviously is very steep. It's crazy how steep this thing is. Kind of gives you an idea like just how far down that thing is. Really pretty, but
and that is exactly what Poplar Gulch does. It climbs straight to the top. You get a nice good section of flat flowy single track, some beautiful mountain scenery, then of course back downhill, which of course terrified me at the time. Here we go, a little better on the switchback this time, so that's something I am pretty proud of.
Man, this Poplar Gulch is definitely tough, man. Very steep. There's maybe only like one flat section, and that's it. Everything else is exposure and alright, this part gets a little bit more flowy, but it's just straight downhill. I might as well just turn off my bike at this point. Pretend I have an e-bike, right? Woo. Yeah, good for saving gas, right? Alright. This is pretty. Rocky. Yeah, it's funny because these rocks probably look really small on camera. Fucking hell. And I'm trying to get our pump. Really tight switchbacks, by the way.
It's pretty funny, me looking back at this video when I first started dirt bike riding, especially first riding single track. Everything was very tough. All the rocks looked huge, large. Don't get me wrong, this single track is definitely not for new riders, but I was able to do it, and believe me, I was not a good rider. This was probably me riding single track a year in, and I know people who started riding single track within 3 months of riding, so I'm really nothing that special. But it's definitely great looking back at your own videos Seeing how much you've progressed, it's pretty crazy to think that these very trails, these very rocks, cliffs, ledges, trails, once looked very difficult, very challenging, and of course looked very intimidating, is no longer that, 3 years in, of course. Anyhow guys, that's it for Poplar Gulch, located near town of St. Elmo right off Tin Cup Pass. So be sure to subscribe, hit that bell button. I'll catch you guys in my next video.
Brutal, not an easy trail. Man, I was looking at the YouTube videos and it made it look so easy. I was like, oh, it doesn't look too bad until you're on the damn trails. Holy shit.